Hey there! Thank you for watching my channel. Today I want to show you this stitch, and it's the Nara stitch. And there is a front, it's this one, and there's a back. So I've got a right side and a wrong side. So this is the right side, and it's an only 2-row repeat. And you need to use a bigger size than what you normally would use for your yarn. So let's get started. I've got a crochet hook 5mm and my yarn. First you'll make a slip knot. And then just chain as much as your work needs to, just as big as your work needs to be. So I'm only using 10 chains. And then we are going to make the extended half double crochet. So that means we are skipping the first stitch and in the second one, but just turn your work a little bit towards you. And you see here the back bumps. And there we are going to make the extended half double crochet. So yarn over, in that back bump, draw up a loop. I have 3 loops on your hook. So first yarn over and pull through the first loop, and now yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Then you've made your extended half double crochet. And this is what you're going to do for the rest of this row. So in every back bump of your chains, make the extended half double crochet. You need to size up your hook because in the next row you are making slip stitches, and if you're using the hook you need to use for your yarn, then it will be a little bit too tight, and then it's just a little bit difficult to crochet your stitches. So just one more. It's my last back bump. It's difficult to crochet looking through my camera. Okay, so here it is. So this is your row 1 with the extended half double crochets. So for row 2, chain 1, turn your work. This chain 1 doesn't count as a stitch. So we are making slip stitches, but only in the front loops. So this is your back and this is your front loop. So only in the front loops you are making a slip stitch, and make sure it's not that tight, so just crochet it loosely. And now you can see that the V's, with both loops, you are just tilting a little bit backwards, so it's easier now to crochet just front loops only. This is not the front loop, but this is the front loop, because if you're tilting your work, you can see that this is the stitch. Normally you would make your stitch like this, but now you're just using the front loop. And for your last stitch, I think it's better to just make it through both loops, so your edges will be nice and straight. And this is how you crochet your Nara stitch. So let's repeat it one more time. Chain 1 and turn, and now through both loops, so just tilt your work yarn over through both loops in this stitch, in this first stitch. Make your extended half double crochet. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn off my phone. So just work your extended half double crochets until the end of your row. And through both loops in the stitch. Don't forget your last stitch or your work will be crooked, so there will be lesser stitches when you are crocheting your work. And now everything will be nice and straight. So just continue this row, and then for the next row just make the slip stitches in the front loops only. So just tilt your work and only in the front loops make your slip stitches, and just make them loosely, or else it will be hard to make the next row with the extended half double crochets. In the last stitch just use both loops, so it's not over here but it's over here, those two loops. And there it is. So this is the back and this is the front. Here is your Nara stitch, and I hope you like the stitch, and I'm curious what you are making with this stitch. If you are crocheting this stitch. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me them, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and put on the notifications so you get a message when I've uploaded a new stitch. And for now, just happy crocheting. Bye bye.